Hello everyone and happy espresso day. I am barista Anna and here I have Jenna with me today.
Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. As Anna said, it is National Espresso Day. We are here live in the Kitchener showroom and we're showing off the brand new Bellucci Slim Latte machine. This is very exciting. I already have a oat nog latte, delicious, keeping me warm on this beautiful sunny day. Anna's going to tell us all about espresso, the Bellucci Slim Latte, and any questions that you have, feel free to join the chat, ask them. Let's hear what's your favorite hot beverage. Do you have an espresso in hand while you're watching this day? Let us know, but please join the chat. We're here to answer all of your questions. All right, Anna, let's hear about espresso.
So let's get started. So first of all, can we just admire the design of this machine?
This is very different than what we have shown previously on our live events. It's very modern, very sleek.
Yeah, very slim. So if you've got limited counter space, this might be a good option for you. Beautiful clean lines, modern design, as you said. Maybe a little bit of mid-century modern influence. It is really a beautiful piece to have on your countertop.
And we don't see any buttons, really. It's all touch.
It's all by touch. If you can see just across the top here. So very minimal, but still lots of options. You have espresso, cappuccino, a latte macchiato, which is just an upside down latte. You can get steamed milk and hot water.
All right. So a couple different options there.
Exactly.
But this is more for the minimalist coffee drinker, or if you need tea or steamed milk. But there's not too much customization, but it's you like what you like. This is for you.
Yes.
Okay.
And of course, you're going to get really beautiful espresso at just one touch of a button. So starting at the back, we have our water tank, which is easy to lift and fill. Next, we have our bean hopper with a really good seal on it too to help keep out that oxygen, because that's what's going to deteriorate your beans faster. And there's a grinder, so you can pick different settings, which is very important for espresso, which I'll get into in just a moment.
Oh, we have TA fan favorite Jay Pizzle's in the house.
Thanks for joining.
Hey, Jay Pizzle, thanks for joining yet again. I hope you have an espresso in hand or a coffee drink.
And then coming up, we've got our buttons, and then our adjustable drip spout. And if you
that's
need,
very smooth.
Very smooth gliding. And if you need a little bit more room, you can also remove the drip tray if you've got an extra large cup.
Okay, perfect.
To fit underneath. And this drip tray is just magnetic.
Oh.
So it just fits in like that.
So there's no really fiddling around to try to put it back in.
Very easy to put in. And then we have our separate milk carafe. And I love when the milk carafes are separate because it's really easy to keep in the fridge. When you're steaming milk, you want to make sure that your milk is cold, and also for safety reasons, you don't want it out on the counter for too long.
So it's nice and easy for the morning. Just grab it, connect it, and go.
Exactly. And then on the side here, we have easy access to the brew group, so you can keep that maintained and clean. Nice. So let's pour some espresso.
All right, so what do we have a couple of different types of milk. Right now I have oat nog, very hard to find, but delicious if you need a milk alternative and you're an eggnog fan.
Yes, a very nice seasonal treat.
Yes.
So Bellucci does say that when you're choosing milk for your machine, you want it to have a protein of at least 3%. So that's something to keep an eye out for, especially if you're into alternative dairies. You want to make sure that your protein is at least 3% to have a good result.
Yeah, 3 grams, right? 3% or 3 grams?
3. Oh, sorry, you're right.
3 grams.
3 grams, not percentages. Right. Grams. Okay.
Great if you count macros. So we have in here, we have an unsweetened vanilla oat in here? Okay.
In here.
And it's barista friendly.
Yes.
So what does that mean? So I've just been seeing this lately.
So barista friendly means that it's going to foam up really nicely. It's got some more stabilizers and emulsifiers in there.
Is it because it's a little bit fattier? Is that why?
Okay. There's usually some oil in there, and that will help collect the air and hold the air, and that's where you get your really nice foam, right? You're aerating the milk.
So if you don't see a barista friendly milk alternative, if it's higher in fat, that will work.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
They're all different, so
Yes.
it might take a little bit of experimenting.
And that's okay.
to really
That's
figure
the
it out.
fun of having it in your own home. It's you're experimenting.
So this is a Canadian company. They're based in Montreal, and all their machines are designed in Italy, which is where this beautiful design comes from. So let's make a cappuccino.
All right.
So I'm going to press the button here.
So that's the cappuccino button right there.
You can tell that it's working. And because this is an alternative dairy, it isn't going to foam up as smoothly as a regular milk would. And also, I don't know if you heard it, but the grinding was very quiet, which is also a really nice feature of this machine.
Yeah, like I'm wondering, is it still on? Because it's so quiet.
Yeah, so it's great if you're up really early and you need a coffee.
And you need to be quiet?
Yeah, you need to be quiet. I've definitely woken up some people in the morning grinding coffee. So the milk is going to come out first, and then we'll have the espresso. And if you accidentally chose a cup that's a little too small, you can always stop it before you have overflow on your counter. But I tested this before and it will fit.
Yeah, it's like, uh-oh, will it go over? Jay Pizzle's liking this. Music
Excellent.
to my ears. So espresso's coming out now.
Yeah, and it looks really beautiful.
Look
See
at
that
that.
really lovely color? So that's what you're looking for. There is space for you to change the grind because things like humidity, your bean type, all that stuff is going to affect how it grinds up, and that'll affect your espresso. So if you're pouring shots and you're like, this tastes really weird, think about if it's
Ooh, just stopped.
if it's tasting too bitter or too sour. So if your espresso's too bitter, it means that it's been over extracted, which means you've had too much water running through those beans. And the other way, if it's like too sour, then it's under extracted. So you need the water to run more slowly through those beans. And so that is affecting that's affected by your grind. So think about pebbles in a river. If you have really big pebbles, the water's going to flow through really quickly. The smaller the pebbles, the slower it's going to pour through, and the slower your extraction process is going to be.
That's awesome. Analogy right there.
When you grind up coffee, you're thinking about the smaller the grind, the more angles are, the more surfaces there are for extraction as well.
Hot tip right there. Steamy hot one. That's perfect. Okay, so we have all these settings again, so you can choose. You have your which ones do you have here? So
Espresso.
can we zoom up on that? So you have these touch buttons.
Espresso, cappuccino, latte, just steamed milk. If you've got, when I was growing up, my dad would always make steamed milk for me with a bit of sugar in it, and it was
Nice.
It was a really sweet memory. It's really tasty.
And hot water if you want to make tea.
Yes, or if you want to make an Americano.
That as well.
Yes.
So how would you make an Americano then?
So I can use this cup.
Perfect.
So you'd put in as much hot water as you want,
Okay.
and then you would pour the shots on top of it. So an Americano is a really great option if you have someone come over who's more interested in a drip style coffee. An Americano would be good for them. I also personally like a short Americano where you have a little bit of water and the espresso on top. And I find that it opens up the espresso a little bit, kind of like if you're a whiskey drinker and you add water to your whiskey or scotch and how it just opens up the flavor. So that's enough water for me. I'm going to stop it right there. And I'm going to add my espresso on top. So also, if you're a long espresso drinker, that's the way I would advise that you make your long espresso. Instead of running water through the coffee longer, because that's just going to over extract your coffee.
Now, does this machine do like iced coffee?
No. But you can always pour it over ice.
Over ice.
Like one of my favorite drinks in the summer is a sparkling Americano. And
Okay.
so I love to, you put ice in your glass, sparkling water, and then pour your shots on top. It's so good.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you can do something with that.
Oh, definitely. You can
but
do
no
something.
actual function. So if you like the iced coffee, get your glass really cold, throw some ice in, and then you can make it.
Exactly.
Cool. Do you know, viewers might want to know, like, what's the capacity of this?
Like in terms of the water?
Yeah.
I believe it's 1.8 liters of water.
Okay.
It holds 175 grams of espresso beans, and it holds 8 pucks of coffee. So right here, you can see there's a little icon, which means that our coffee grinds are full.
Okay.
So in order to access that, this just pulls out very smooth.
Oh, and those are the pucks.
There they are. And I've got to
So we can just discard those.
put them in your compost. Coffee grinds are really high in nitrogen, so they're really great for your garden. Sometimes, if you need a lot of coffee grounds, you can go somewhere like a Starbucks in the summer, and they'll actually have bags of grounds that people take for their gardens.
Cool. Just always spitting out the facts and the tips over
Yeah.
here. That's great. And if we need to clean this, is it every time that we use it we have to clean? Is it, weekly, monthly? How often do we need to clean this beautiful machine?
So the group head, you're going to want to rinse and dry once a month. They also include some descaling powder for you to clean the machine once a month, or depending on how frequently you use the machine. And then for your milk, you want to clean that every day just to make sure that it's running smoothly, because it can build up. Milk can build up and plug the machine. But if that ever happens, they have this very handy pin tool that you can use to unclog it.
Perfect. So that comes with it.
And I can actually show you how we can clean the machine
Perfect.
right now, because it's very quick.
Excellent. That's great. If you are interested in buying this machine, you can do so online or come visit us in one of our 6 locations. If you are in need of an espresso today, come on down to our kitchen store and we'll gladly give you a sample and you can see this machine in person. Now, we also do have another offer going on right now. Anything over $9.99, you get a free air fryer. So this is just slightly under $9.99, but add something else. Christmas is around the corner. Throw in another $50 gift, and then we'll get you a free air fryer. All right, so we're cleaning it.
So we filled that with water.
It doesn't matter how much water is in there at all?
No. I'm going to press this cleaning button. And that's going to pull water through here. I can say that looks good enough. Huh? So it rinses, that was rinsing both the milk spout and also the espresso spout. So it's 2 in 1. And then I can unattach this. It's got a nice little door there if you're not having a milk-based beverage. This comes off, and then this actually comes out. And I can rinse this as well.
Okay, so
Keep it nice
that's
and
not
clean.
going in the dishwasher, that
No,
part.
no.
But this, the milk carafe can go in the dishwasher?
I would say if you're going to put it in the dishwasher, put it on the upper rack on a delicate cycle.
Delicate cycle or
hand washing
hand wash.
is definitely
Warm water,
preferred.
soap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the machine.
That's all you have to do?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. So
Pretty
very,
easy.
very quick cleaning.
Yeah.
They include a microfiber cloth as well to keep the machine looking beautiful.
Yeah. It's very modern, very sleek. This is a brand new from Bellucci, the Slim Latte. So we just got it in, so it could be yours. So we can purchase online, come visit us in store so you can see it in person.
Come sample some espresso.
We're here in Kitchener today, so if you want a sample, come see us. Is there any other questions going on in the chat? Pretty quiet today? That's fine. All right. Well, I think that's it for our show on the Bellucci Slim Latte. Thank you, Anna, for taking us through this. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials. We're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We're on Twitter, YouTube, all of the things. So make sure you follow us there. We're also going to be going live again. When's our next live event, Anna?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. And we're doing dishwasher hacks.
Yes.
Fun times. And also, sneak peek of what's happening. We're doing a TA 12 days of gift ideas starting December 1st, every day for 12 days. And we'll have different products that are going to be great gift ideas. So you don't want to miss that. So there might be a couple of special offers for you if you're tuning in. Anyways, thank you for tuning in, guys. And we'll see you tomorrow at noon.